So this week I went to go play some Ultimate and there were some flash flood warnings. Let's take a look back. So I really appreciate some of the feedback I've been getting from everybody. I'm gonna try and use that, what I've been told, to hopefully make these videos a little better, a little more interesting. Last week I told you I'm pretty into the sport of Ultimate. Just got some new cleats. These are my new cleats. What do you think? I'm wearing them right now so that when I start playing I don't get blisters as soon as I start running. My week this week started out at the end of the day. As soon as I finished posting, I went to go play some Ultimate and some weather came in. We got about 5 points, not even 4 points maybe, into the game. It started raining and there was thunder and lightning, so everyone's like, alright, gotta get off the field. Had to sit in our cars for a little while, wait till the storm passed. Finally got back out to play. My team won, but it didn't count. Some other teams decided to leave, and if not all teams play to at least half, then nobody's score counts. I told you I got a new haircut, but I didn't realize at the time it's too short to push back, so it's just been going up. So I decided to go with it. What do you think? Do you think I should keep it up, or should I try and figure something else out with it? So I was driving home from work, and it was a rainy day. It was a flash flood warning. And traffic was crawling. I mean, I get it, you drive slower when it's raining, but this was ridiculous. So I finally get to where the holdup was. And first of all, so there's a section of construction. So there's no shoulder on either side. The road dips down. The road kind of goes down, comes back up right in this one spot. And because of all the rain, it actually started to fill with water. And there was this massive puddle. I finally got to the front of the line, and there were, I think, like 4 or 5 cars that were sitting as far off to the side of the road as they could. There were one lane of cars that was slowly off to the side, trying to meander their way through this puddle. There must have been 4, maybe even 5 cars sitting in this puddle, like they got halfway through and stopped. There were people that were out of their cars standing on the side of the road on higher ground. I pulled off to the side as soon as I saw this because I'm in a little Toyota Corolla. Not sure I'm gonna make it through this thing. I'm thinking I'm stuck. A few cars come around me, a couple of SUVs, they start to go through it. I'm like, cool, cars can make it through, because the water is probably about, I want to say around 14 inches is what it looked like. But mine's lower than that. Not so sure that Toyota's going to make that through there. And then I think it was a Mustang came around me. And I was like, yes, if this guy decides to try and go through, and it looks like he's making it, I'll follow. So he gets about halfway through and is still trucking. So I decide I'm going for it. Start driving through slowly, I'm like up on the curb a little bit, sliding a little bit, and slowly, trugging through past all the cars that are now sitting in the middle of the road, in the middle of this puddle, and finally make it out to the other side. So I made it through. It was a little bit freaky, I'll be honest. I'm really not sure I should have done that, frankly. I don't know much about cars, and I know putting a car underwater is not a good idea. If any of you out there know cars and what happens when, like, your tailpipe, something about tailpipe going under the water, not a good idea, right? If you know anything about it, write in the comments below. Is it okay that I drove through? I mean, obviously I'm fine, the car's running fine. That way, you know, I'll know if what I did was really stupid or if it was okay. That way, if anybody else ends up in this situation, you know, maybe they'll have a better idea than I did. I think that's everything. So that's me being me. You be you. So if you like the video, please comment and like and share and subscribe.